What is shaking, Internet? This is Salts bringing you some more how to tank normal Dragon Soul for Dummies. This will be guide number 7, or part number 7 of the normal series. And we are going to be tanking, let's see, what is this? This is Spine of Deathwing. So this will be Spine of Deathwing tanking. A bit of lag spike there, I blame her. So, let's see, differences between normal and heroic, LFR and normal. Differences between LFR and normal, the big one is going to be roll. So let's just explain roll real quick. So if most of the raid stands on one side of the dragon, or the other, Deathwing will perform a roll, and then he will kill, basically he'll knock everybody off that isn't gripped down. To get gripped down, you have to stand where one of these corruptions is spawned, except the corruption has to be dead. So, for example, in LFR we only kill one corruption, then you tank the amalgamation gets 9 stacks, it blows up, and it loosens the armor. In normal, you're going to kill 3 corruptions. So, this is the basic strategy. You're going to kill 3 corruptions, and while everybody's killing those corruptions, you as a tank are going to be grabbing all of the adds and keeping them on you. Then everybody's going to run to one of these places, get gripped, and then, as you saw there, Deathwing did a roll, per se, because we were all standing on one side. Once he did the roll, then all the adds flew off the thing. So here we go. We've now done one thing, flipped everybody around, and now we've got new amalgamation. So amalgamation is here. I'm tanking the amalgamation. The off tank is grabbing all of the bloods, bring them back there, and we are going to get this amalgamation up to 9 stacks as soon as possible. A lot of lag, I don't know why. This fight is not very good for my computer, or anybody's computer for that matter. There's so many adds and so much particle effects. Okay, let's just start with the basics. Basic strategy is you kill 3 of the tentacles, and when each one dies, it spawns a hideous amalgamation. So what you do is you have to tank the hideous amalgamations, all of them, all 3 of them, and they will beat on you, so it's kind of rough at the beginning. But you tank all 3 of them until your raid is ready. Then you all run to one of the little fiery spots, and once you run to one of those fiery spots, then you get gripped. And when you get gripped, you will not roll off. So then everybody runs to the same spot. Deathwing does a roll, and all the adds fly off of his back. So then it gets rid of those 3 hideous amalgamations. Then you kill the last tentacle, and when you kill the last tentacle, another hideous amalgamation spawns. That's the one you want to tank. That's the big one. So here I'm grabbing all the bloods, getting it up to 9 stacks, making sure. So as soon as you get the... Okay, I'm trying to explain it. At any one time, you have to have 1 corruption up. The corruptions are the tentacles. So you have to have 1 corruption up at all times. If you kill all the corruptions, a new one will spawn. Only 1, but a new one will spawn. So every time you have, like at the beginning, you have 4 corruptions. You want to kill 3 of them, then do a roll, and then kill the last one so that a hideous amalgamation spawns. Every time he rolls, remember, he gets rid of all the adds. So when he gets rid of all the adds, you want to then get a new hideous amalgamation. So once you kill the last one, after he rolls, then you won't have any adds. You kill the last one, you have a hideous amalgamation. That's the one you tank and get to 9 stacks. So as you can see here, we're doing the exact same thing. We're killing all the adds, we got everything except for 1. There you go, we're tanking all the adds in one spot, and he's going to roll, and whee! There go the hideous amalgamations. So that was fun, and now we're going to kill the last corruption. As soon as the corruption dies, then boom, a hideous amalgamation spawns, and I tank it. So there you go. I'm just going to pull it to the middle. So it's actually very important where you tank this. 2 things about tanking this fight. First, you want to tank the hideous amalgamation right in the middle, because the closer you are to the middle, the more melee can stand right on top of it. Because if melee and you go off to one side a little bit, you could actually initiate a roll. And if nobody's ready for it, then everybody will fly off and everybody will die, which is always bad. So always tank the hideous amalgamation in the middle. Now, when it gets to 9 stacks, and is ready to blow up, you want to bring it over and make it explode and lift up the armor. There's something very important to notice about this, though. The armor actually has 2 sides. It has a right side and a left side. If you hit it, if the Hideous Amalgamation is standing on the right side, it will lift up and show a burning tendon. Great, no problem. Now, if it's standing, let's say for example, you're going to see this later in the fight because we actually mess up a little bit. But if you don't kill the burning tendon for the armor, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, please look at my LFR video. If you don't kill the burning tendon in time, so yeah, oh, I'm dead. So if you don't kill the burning tendon in time, then you have to it'll go back down, and you have to get another Hideous Amalgamation and do it again. So the reason you want to do that, see how it's on the left side now? Now that was really close. But let's say we didn't kill this and the armor went back down. If I got a new amalgamation up to 9 and I brought it over and it was on the right side, it would pop up again and we'd have a different burning tendon. The burning tendon we saw then would be at 100% health. It would be terrible. That is one of the worst things you can do in this fight. So that's very important to note as a tank. There is a right tendon and a left tendon. You always want to focus on one. Most of the time you go for the right tendon or whatever, but you know, whatever. So yeah, right here you can see I'm rounding up all the Hideous Amalgamations. As soon as all the Hideous Amalgamations are round up, I'm going to... I've died again? I don't remember dying twice in this fight. I hope this is a successful attempt. I'm waiting for my resurrection. You know, there you go. Boom. Sorry, pick it up. So, there we go. I don't know why I keep dying in this fight. I actually don't remember doing anything there. Either way, so we have an amalgamation here. I need to taunt. I'm taunting, taunt. There you go. So, that's really the core aspect of the fight. What you want to do is exactly what you do in LFR. You get the amalgamation. You get it low, you make it get 9 stacks from the little bloods that die, and you bring it back to the armor plate, and when it blows up, it lifts it up, and then everybody kills the burning tendon. Like I said, the only major difference is that you're actually going to kill a lot of more corruptions. You want to kill all the corruptions, and each time you kill a corruption, a Hideous Amalgamation spawns. So what you want to do is you want to get that Hideous Amalgamation, and if there's more than one, you want to make sure that you've got all of them. Then you want to initiate the roll. The roll will get rid of all of them, and you clear out, and you just get a new one. And once you get a new one, then you're good, you're happy, and great. One thing to note, you know, see all these lines? See all those burning lines from the corruptions? That's actually a fiery grip. That's why you only want one up, because fiery grip is relatively important as a tank and everything else in this fight, because fiery grip will lock you in place. So let's say you're running over to get into a spot so that you get gripped, so you won't roll and die. If you're gripped, you're going to be screwed, because if you're gripped, you can't move. So if you're not in the right spot early enough and you get gripped, you will die. There you go. Good to know. So as you can see here, we actually just miss it, and oh, it's so... You gotta be kidding me, is what the raid leader says there. Oh, it's so bad. That's so sad. It's so sad when that happens, but yeah, that's it. And we do the exact same thing, and we sneeze on it, and it's done. But that's basically the point of the fight. I wanted to show that because that's what happens. If you don't kill the burning tendon in time, it will go down, and it is a pain in the butt. Either way, that's pretty much how this fight goes. It's rinse and repeat. You do the first phase over and over and over again. Get the amalgamation up to 9 stacks, make it blow up on the armor. Good. But you have to... There is the one additional phase before that, where you kill all the corruptions, you let a roll happen to get rid of all the Hideous Amalgamations, so you're tanking the amalgamations. Roll happens, amalgamations fly, kill one corruption, you get the new Hideous Amalgamation. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. I probably am. Once you get the new Hideous Amalgamation, then you tank it, just like in LFR. and that's it. That's all you have to care about. And then once you beat the Burning 10, you do the exact same thing. You kill all the corruptions, you roll, you kill one corruption, there you go. You're good, and boom, you kind of hit it, and that's the end of the fight. So yeah, that's the relatively simple explanation for Spine. It's very similar to LFR. You just have to watch for that roll and watch for killing of the extra corruptions. So that's all you really need to do. Let's see. I think that's pretty much good. I do want to point out that when I died, I was told to do this, so I have to do it. When I died, when one of the amalgamations was up to 9 and really close to dying, Kazrona was awesome, and he did a really nice, what was it? Taunt. Yeah, so he did a really nice taunt off me. So I gotta give him props for that. Either way, that pretty much covers the fight, and hopefully you've been informed by this. So, as always, you leave a comment below if you have any comments, questions, concerns, whatever. And keep it salty, internet. Oh yeah.